It's 1962, just off the coast of Christmas Island. A nuclear bomb detonates underwater, shaking the South Pacific. Born of the same parents, Robert and Emi Kiyosaki grow up side by side, yet their paths could not be more different. One will become a global financial guru, the other a devoted Buddhist nun. How did that blast send their lives spinning in such wildly separate orbits? And what treasures did they each find there? Stick around, this story is about how riches come in all shapes. Robert and Emi shared childhood moments, but their choices pulled them apart like tectonic plates. The tension: how can two siblings raised the same way end up chasing such different dreams? In their youth on the Hawaiian Islands, the Kiyosaki siblings witnessed the aftermath of the Operation Dominic nuclear tests. Family dinners hummed with talk of survival and future. Robert, fascinated by money and innovation, devoured business books. Emi found solace in temple chants and meditation, drawn to spiritual treasure. The bomb's echo wasn't just physical, it marked the genesis of two powerful quests, distinct but rooted in the same soil. Picture life as a river splitting around a rock. Robert's river rushes towards Wall Street and boardrooms. Emi's curls softly into mountain streams of mindfulness and meditation. Purpose is that rock. It's not just what you chase, it's what stubbornly holds your life's flow, carving out its unique route. Both rivers carve valleys, one of wealth, the other of spiritual peace. By their 40s, Robert's empire of financial education had hundreds of thousands following his teachings. Emi's quiet monastery welcomed seekers from across the globe. Both found their versions of rich money for Robert, enlightenment for Emi. The surprise: their journeys weren't opposites but complements. The real lesson: wealth wears many faces and joy can come from far beyond dollar signs. The siblings might have taken different lanes, but their strengths actually complement each other, creating a richer whole. Let's see how their differences forged not division but powerful synergy. Robert Kiyosaki cracked the code on money through grit and relentless pursuit. His famous book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, challenged school-taught money myths and revealed how assets beat income. He built businesses, taught millions, and thrived on risk. His energy was a volcanic fire, forging financial freedom from steel and sweat. Emi, on the other hand, found strength in silence and ritual. As a Buddhist nun, she nurtured wisdom and compassion. Emi's spiritual practice acted like a deep well, providing calm in chaos, transforming fear into clarity. Her power was quiet but mighty, showing how faith and mindfulness can fuel resilience. Years later, their lives intertwined again in collaboration, Robert teaching money smarts, Emi teaching inner peace. This double act is key. External wealth grows best paired with internal wealth. Together, they're a living blueprint for balanced success, proving that financial skill and spiritual depth aren't rivals but partners. So what's your takeaway from Robert and Emi? How do you build your own riches, both financial and spiritual, in a world that pulls you every which way? Robert and Emi teach us that purpose is your true north. Whether you're fascinated by stocks or drawn to silent reflection, clarity on why you're here sets your course. Robert's wake-up call was money freedom, Emi's was spiritual liberation. Neither had ready-made maps, they each crafted their own with purpose as compass. Taking action is the engine. Emi left worldly comforts to become a nun despite societal expectations. Robert risked financial ruin multiple times before success. They show us fear isn't just an enemy, it's a call to move forward anyway. The moment you act despite fear is when transformation begins. No one else's wealth blueprint fits you perfectly. Wealth isn't just money, it might be happiness, health, wisdom, connection, or all combined. Robert and Emi's stories remind you to define wealth on your terms. That's the real richness, owning your path, rejecting cookie-cutter success to find what truly fulfills you. Remember that nuclear blast off Christmas Island? That moment separated two siblings but also set them on quests to uncover life's treasures. Robert found riches in financial freedom, Emi found riches in spiritual peace. Your journey's probably a mix of both, so tonight grab a pen and jot down your purpose. Then take one small fearless step toward it, because that's where your riches start. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.